MacVoices at NAB Show 2025. MacVoices is at NAB Show in Las Vegas. Folks, I'm Chuck Joyner. Last year, we stopped by the Shure booth and got a demo of one of their podcast mics, and I ended up buying one. So the question is, can Mario duplicate that and make me buy something this time? Mario, it's great to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. And I think we will. I think we got some stuff for you that you're going to enjoy.
Okay. Well, I feel my credit card heating up as we talk.
Go. So we have two new things that I think you're going to love. So we'll start with this right here.
Okay.
So last year, we launched our first ever wireless lavalier microphone system that we call MoveMic. And this was the star of our show at last year's NAB, right? So this year, we introduced a brand new microphone that integrates with the MoveMic family of wireless mics, and that is the MoveMic 88 Plus. It's a stereo condenser microphone that you can use wireless directly to your phone or to our own proprietary receiver. Now, the great thing about this microphone is that it is a stereo condenser mic, but it also has changeable polar patterns. So you've got 4 different polar patterns that you can choose from that all exist in this app. You can do stereo, you can do cardioid, you can do mono bidirectional, and raw midside. So this free app here on your phone will act as your own audio engineer, and then you can record here or you can go live to the world directly from your phone using the MoveMic 88 Plus. So brand new microphone.
So you've got all those microphones basically in one because of the changeable polar patterns.
Correct. Yeah.
Wow.
It is actually unique in that it's the first of its kind that is a wireless condenser stereo mic with changeable polar patterns. That's a first.
Okay, so is there a tripod mount or a handheld mount, or how do I use this?
Yeah, so you can do a couple ways. It'll come with microphone clips, so you could put it on a mic stand, or it'll come with a cold shoe mount, so you could mount it to a camera or something like that.
Got it. Okay.
And then you're ready to go. Yeah.
Very nice.
But I've been finding folks using it as like what you're doing. Yeah. So
yeah, there's nothing like being able to control it,
right,
and go back and forth.
Right.
All right. So let's just ask now, what's that going to cost me?
So this will cost you $299.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That may appear on the show next year.
Yeah. I hope it does. I hope I convinced you enough. But yeah, like I said, a first of its kind, and that it's a stereo condenser with changeable polar patterns.
So you mentioned that can connect directly to the phone or to the receiver.
Right.
What's the difference?
So the receiver will allow you to connect it to a DSLR camera, will allow you to connect it to your Osmo that you're using. It just adds more functionality above just connecting it to your phone. So now you can connect to a laptop, a DSLR camera, or any third-party application.
Okay, so that's nice. I mean, it's nice to not have to have the extra feature,
right?
But if you have that all that extra connectivity,
correct,
that's extra nice too.
Yeah, and it's all the same DSP that we talked about with the polar pattern changes and everything. All exist in the receiver on the LED panel too. So you have the exact same ability to do all that type of stuff.
Okay, so I'm in that case, I'm not using the app on the phone.
Right,
I'm using it right there.
Correct, and then you could put them into your camera, put them into like I said, your Osmo or any third-party type of application that you could think of.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool. And you're right. This is a great. It's a great little form factor.
Right.
Like you say, to do a cold shoe mount if necessary.
And you have headphone monitoring directly on the mic itself if you need it. You also have the USB-C cable for charging, and it's an 8-hour battery because it's a condenser mic. It needs phantom power, and it's got 8 hours on a full charge.
You beat me to it. That was going to be the question: is battery, because you know, like walking around here, you're always fighting battery life. You're always watching, thinking, do I have enough? Do I have enough?
Yeah. So 8 hours on that.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. So those are the big new things this year.
So actually, we have one more thing that I'm going to
Okay.
show you. I'm going to bring this over here. I'm going to slide it over here.
So what else we have?
Yeah. So you said last year we took your money with the SM7DB. Okay, so this year we may take your money with our brand new MV7 microphone. This is the MV7i. This is another first where it's a dynamic microphone, but it's also an interface. So this here is not an output, that's an input for a secondary microphone or an instrument. And the output would be this USB-C cable into an iPad, into a cell phone, into a laptop. So now you have a secondary mic plugged into this mic, and you can do a podcast anywhere. It has DSPs, same type of DSPs in a free app for both microphones. Things like auto level mode, EQ, a denoiser. It's got a digital popper stopper. It's got tone changes. It's got reverb. It has everything. It's got auto level mode, so you can be like 5 to 16 inches away from the mic, and it's going to automatically adjust the gain. And it'll do that for any mic that's plugged into it. So again, it's the first of its kind in that it's a dynamic microphone with an input. And that could be XLR or quarter inch.
So that solves so many problems because now I don't have to carry an external mixer of any kind.
You don't.
I just have to carry a second microphone, plug it in, and go.
Correct. And all that exists on the free app here. It's on the iPad. I don't know if you can see it in the shot, but it's the same. You can do it to a phone, you can do it in a laptop or on an iPad, and it's going to solve all those problems. Doing a mobile podcast, I get that question asked all the time, like, what's the easiest way to do 2 microphones into one computer? And the answer is the MV7i. And it's only $349.
Thanks a lot. I was waiting for that. That's, I mean, for the price and the functionality,
Yeah,
that's quite doable.
and it's the first of its kind. It's super unique in that it's an interface and a microphone. So
Very nice. How about all of that? Is this all of this available now?
it is. Yes, this came out beginning of January. We premiered it at CES, and then this one came out last month, the 88 that we were just talking about. So this is like 3 weeks old. So
Very nice.
everything's new, available now. So
The website is?
Shure.com. Check out Shure.com for all of this stuff.
I will be checking it out, folks. I will be checking it out.
All right.
Mario, thank you so much
Nice
for
to
the
meet
time.
you.
Good to
Thank
meet
so
you.
much. Yeah,
Take
thank
care.
you.
Folks, more from Las Vegas and NAB Show. I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our Facebook group or like our Facebook page, and get more out of your Apple tech with MacVoices Magazine, free on Flipboard and on the web. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us through either our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MacVoices, or by making a one-time donation via the PayPal link on our front page and in the show notes of each episode. You will join these fine people who help bring you MacVoices. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CashFly at cashfly.com.